Hi, I'm Tony Gale. I'm a commercial photographer here in New York City and a BenQ ambassador. And today I'm going to go over my thoughts on my BenQ SW321C monitor. When I started photography in the 90s, everything was film. Your computer, your monitor, it mattered, but not that much. Now we're in an amazing time to be photographers. The tools that are available to us are incredible. What we can do with photography is absolutely amazing. Things that were difficult or impossible 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, we can make happen. It's amazing. But with all of that, the quality of the equipment you use really matters. Having a good monitor really makes a difference. I think we've all had those situations where we look on one device, the color looks fine, you look on another device, it doesn't, or you send something to someone else and it doesn't look good on their device. All of that is about the calibration, of course, and the quality of the monitor you started with. And what's available to us now with monitors is amazing. To get a good monitor in the past, you had those big CRTs, they were heavy. You had to calibrate them every week or two. After 2 or 3 years, they'd fall out of calibration. It became a real issue. Now with what we have, it's absolutely amazing. I use the BenQ SW321C. It's a 32-inch 4K monitor. One of the most important things of a good monitor is the color gamut. How much color will it show you? The 321C has 99% of Adobe RGB 98 and 95% of DCI P3 and Display P3. It's got an industry standard 16-bit 3D lookup table, and it's very consistent across the screen. There aren't bright spots and dark spots. The edges aren't darker. The color's not different when you get to the corners. All of that really important. It's an IPS panel, which basically means if you look at it from the front or from a little bit of an angle, it should look the same. We've all looked at TVs or cheaper monitors where a laptop monitor maybe, where you get off to the side, what you're looking at looks totally different than if you look to the front. It's got a nice hood. There's another version of it for vertical. It's got a little port to allow for a monitor calibrator to go through. The hood is great because if you have room lights that are fluorescent or daylight or anything coming in, it helps keep the color accurate so you don't get it mixed with whatever the ambient light might be. You can calibrate with your calibration tool of choice. You can use the BenQ Palette Master Element. I build my own custom PCs, so having exactly the monitor I want is very important to me. Everything about my computer is exactly what I picked, including a really good monitor. I like having the big 32-inch monitor. It allows me to really zoom in photos, and with the 4K, they're super sharp. Among the many cool features are the hotkey puck, which allows you to easily change the brightness. You can customize it to change different settings. If you want to go from Adobe RGB to sRGB to black and white, for example, easy to do with the hotkey puck. The hotkey puck just plugs into the back of the monitor. On the back, you have a power port for the plug. You have 2 HDMI inputs. You have a USB-C input. The USB-C port supports power as well as display. And a few more ports. 2 USB outputs as well as an SD card reader. For everybody who wishes that their computer had an SD card reader, the monitor has it for you. You can switch easily between Adobe RGB, sRGB, black and white, Rec 709, DCI P3, Display P3, MBook, DICOM, Paper Color Sync, Custom, as well as 3 calibration settings. It's easy to take the monitor off the stand if you want to take it on location. All in all, the BenQ SW321C is an excellent monitor. I hope that was a helpful overview. Good luck with your photography. Go out and make some great pictures.